Welcome to a Blaxplanation of the ballpark characteristics and current modifications. You've probably noticed on the ballpark tab a list of words and discovered in the renovations that you can increase or decrease these characteristics. So what do they actually mean, and how do we visualize them in relation to a baseball stadium? Grandiosity is the size of the stadium. The bigger the field, the bigger target area for batters, but it also makes it harder to hit it out of the park when the park is so big. And fortification is how high the walls of the stadium are. If the walls are high, it makes it safer from the weather, but you'll have to hit it really up in the air for a home run. Obtuseness refers to the angle between the foul lines. The further apart these lines are, the more likely it is the batters get a hit, and the less likely they will hit a foul ball. While ominousness is the angle of incline on the stadium. If the pitch is sloped, batters are more likely to hit groundouts and less likely to be able to hit into the outfield, reducing the amount of doubles and triples they can hit. Inconvenience covers the quality of the ground in the infield. It makes it easier for players to get a hit, but reduces the amount of base stealing attempts. Viscosity is the quality of the air in the stadium. If the air is more viscous, it slows down pitches, making it easier for batters to make contact, but also reduces their ability to make a hard hit. Forwardness changes how close the pitcher's mound is to the batter. A closer pitcher will increase the chance of strikes, but also increase the amount of hard hits possible. Mysticism is how mystical your stadium is. A more mystical stadium increases the chance of special abilities being used. Elongation is the distance between the bases. The further apart they are, the harder it is for runners to steal successfully, but it also decreases the opportunities for double plays. The filthiness of the stadium refers to the level of filth. The more filth in the ballpark, the higher a team's E-density. There are also many modifications available for the stadiums. Big buckets grant an extra run if a home run lands in them. Birdhouses give birds a place to live in your stadium. Echo chamber may grant players the reverberating or repeating modification when in reverb weather. And fax machine will substitute in your best shadows pitcher if your current pitcher has allowed 10 runs or more. Flood pumps prevent the filthiness of your stadium increasing during flooding weather. Grind rail allows players to get from first to third if they have enough skill to pull off the tricks. Heat magnet takes the heat from an incineration and passes it to a thermal converter. We have yet to see this in action, as only the Magic have one installed currently. Hotel Motel can create party innings during the Earl season, where instead of scoring, players get to party. We also haven't seen this in action, but look forward to it after the siesta. LCD sound system grants both players a 5% boost if they swap teams in feedback weather. Another modification we haven't seen in action, as only 3 stadiums have this. Peanut Mister can cure a player's peanut allergy. A popular modification, but also one that could become defunct if it's too effective. Psychoacoustics allows the home team use of the away team's modifications if they're playing in feedback or reverb weather, as the stadio can echo them. Salmon cannons expel pests from the stadium. This is mostly consumers, but has, unfortunately, also included players. Secret base is a base beyond second where runners can hide between innings, allowing them to re-emerge at a different time. The smithy will occasionally repair items, and we have not yet seen this in action. Solar panels prevent Sun 2 from activating on the first set of 10 runs in a game, instead converting those runs for use in the next game. Sweetener works in all 3 coffee weathers, increasing the likelihood of beanings and refills, and reducing the chance of losing the triple threat modification. Crime Scene was a temporary modification in Season 16. If a hard-boiled player were to play at a crime scene, they would investigate. Each stadium can also increase the chance of certain weathers, playing to their modification strengths or hoping for certain weather events. We are yet to discover what a ballpark's luxuriousness and hype affect, and there will surely be new modifications to come, but these are the facts as of Season 17. This week, the Society for Internet Baseball Research has released a tool where you can view what each stadium looks like, taking into account its characteristics. I will put the link for that in the description. Thank you for joining me for this Blexplanation. I'll be back with more Blaseball fun and facts soon, but until then, rejoice, play ball.